y'all? It's your boy 30, man. We back with another video. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. Full sweep last night. Everything we put out hit, man. It was a great night. The parlay cash, the straight bets cash. Everybody made money. Great night. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to bounce back today. I don't even want to say bounce back. We're trying to stack another winning day, stack another full sweep, man. It's a weird NBA night, man. It's a small slate. I got some college bets. I got a hockey prop. First time ever, I got a hockey prop on the bets today. Just a weird NBA type of day, man. I got some NBA bets, some college basketball, some hockey. We're going to try to shake. You know, when those small slate days, them low-key be the days to hit. Sometimes when it's too many games, you kind of get too messed up in your head. But, man, we're trying to stack another winning day. Last night happened like exactly how I was supposed to. The Cavs almost sold us on the 3-team parlay. I swear, man, the Cavs always got to make it a sweat. Boston handled their business with no problem. Milwaukee killed Dallas like we knew they would. I should have took like Milwaukee -10, but it's all good. We still got the win, so we're trying to bounce back there, man. We got a lot of picks. I got about 7 picks, man. Let's get into them. First bet, Rockets and Pelicans, right? Pelicans are home, Rockets on the road. Man, I still believe that the Rockets are like, I want to say 9 points better. 9 points better than the Pelicans. If they were home, I would say they'll be like 12 points better, 10 or 11 points better than the Pelicans. I just don't believe in nothing the Pelicans got going on, man. I just think that, like, I just don't buy into Zion. I like CJ McCollum as a player, but they just don't know how to play well together, if that makes sense. Their defense is mediocre. Sometimes they get hot from three, but for the most part, they don't show up. Like, they really don't show up. And honestly, they play better in big games versus big teams as opposed to these little games like Orlando, Houston, Miami. Teams like that, they get slaughtered. So, but I'm taking Rockets -3. And also, I'm not parlaying this, but I got 2 bets for the same game. So the first straight bet is Rockets -3. And then give me Jalen Green over 27.5 points and rebounds, right? So Fred VanVleet is out. I think he's still dealing with that ankle injury. And so I just feel like Green is going to have one of those games. It's like he's going to, all the minutes and shots that was going to Fred VanVleet, I'm giving that to Jalen Green. That's what I think going to happen. So I got Rockets -3 and then Jalen Green over 27.5 points and rebounds. Let me know what y'all think about this one. Next bet. Pacers and Hawks, right? And no, before you go crazy, I learned my lesson from the other night with Memphis and them boys. I'm not taking no unders. I'm not taking no overs. I ain't messing with the total. They both play the fastest in the league. We know this. They're going to get up a bunch of shots, bunch of rebounds, bunch of assists, bunch of possessions. We know that. I'm not messing with the total. Give me Trae Young over 14.5 assists and rebounds. And look, this is at plus money. And I feel like this was low-key a trap for me to take the under because I thought about taking the under, right? But when I think about Trae Young, his usage rate in Atlanta, he has the ball in his hand 90% of the time when they're on offense. Literally, it goes through his hand. So he's either shooting it or passing it. But in a fast-paced game like this, the ball going to bounce his way. He can get 3 or 4 rebounds easy. And you telling me Trae Young's not getting 10 assists, 11 assists, 12 assists? I don't see it. I don't see him not going over this line. But like I say, sometimes the plus money scare people because it's plus 105. But plus 105 is not that different from minus 100. You know what I mean? It's right there. Like, you know, and think about this. We always alternate the lines, right, when we taking spreads and totals. How many times that we bumped the line up and still lost on a -60, -50? That means that the other side, the under was a plus, and that cash. So plus money does cash a lot. Underdogs do hit a lot. So I'm not going to let this plus 105 scare me. I'm taking Trae Young over 14.5 assists and rebounds. Fast-paced game. Going to be a lot of shots up. He can get 5 rebounds. He get 5 rebounds. This is the ultimate cash. He going to get 10 assists no matter what. It's all about him getting 12 or 13 assists, which I think he would. They play super fast. Going to be back and forth. So give me Trae Young over 14.5 assists and rebounds. Let's get into the next one. Next pick. We got 76ers on the road against Boston, right? Now the easy thing would be to say, oh, yeah, Boston going to kill him, which I do think Boston is going to kill him, right? But with Boston, you just never know who going to play, what's the lineup. Like, I just know Porzingis out, and I think Drew Holiday out. So, but I think it's going to be a blowout. I do believe that. But instead of taking the spread, all I'm going to do is I just took Jayson Tatum under 43.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I think this line is like 2 or 3 points too high. I think it should be set at 41 or 40. And as you know in betting, that means a lot. I just think this line is way too high for a game that has blowout implications and blowout potential. I'm not worried about Paul George. I'm not worried about Quentin Grimes. Give me Jayson Tatum under 43.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I don't think he plays in the fourth quarter if he do a couple minutes. I just don't see him having to over-exert himself. And you know Jayson Tatum, people, like, he's a great player. He's a great star, but I don't really see him go after it that much. Like, I'm not saying he does the bare minimum, but in a game like this, he's not going to go crazy for what? He doesn't have to. He peeped the scene. He know what's going on. So give me Jayson Tatum under 43.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Let's get into the next one. Jump over to this hockey. I know, listen, I know this going to make no sense for the people that don't watch hockey, but just trust me, lock it in. This should be on PrizePicks. Nikita Kucherov under 1.5 total points. Listen, I know he having listen, for all my hockey fans who know hockey, I know he having an MVP season, but this is not his game. I'm telling you, y'all know I don't put hockey props up here, but I was thinking about this last night. I was thinking about this prop last night. I don't know why I woke up thinking about hockey, but Nikita Kucherov under 1.5 total points. Whenever I get 1.5 in hockey, I love to take the under. Hockey is such a low scoring sport, lower attempt type sport. I love this. So if it's on PrizePicks, if you find this prop, put this hockey prop in. Nikita Kucherov under 1.5 total points. Trust me. Lock it in. It's the NHL lock of the day. This is my favorite pick. I don't really, it's not too much really to explain. I just don't think he gets this. This is not his spot. This is not his game. You know what I mean? Like, it's getting towards the end of the NHL season. Teams are not really focused on these type of games yet. So Nikita Kucherov under 1.5 total points. Let's get into the next one. College basketball playoffs. Queens versus Liscum. I think I said it right. Liscum, right? Liscum is home. They're like 10. They're 10.5 point favorites. I bumped it down and took Liscum -9. Queens not gonna win this game. They shouldn't have won the last game last week. They snuck by and pulled the great upset. That was enough March Madness for them. It's not happening again. I expect Liscum to win this game by 15 points or more. I don't even really like taking this big of a spread in college basketball unless I think the team is head and shoulders, like I said yesterday, completely better. On their worst day, they can still beat Queens. That's what I'm saying. So give me Liscum -9. I think they go in there. They control Queens 3-point shooting. They slow the game down. I almost took the under, but I'm not messing with no more college over and unders until, like, I probably just won't ever do it again, honestly. Like, it's too indecisive, too crazy. But Liscum going there, slow the game down, play their own pace, control the game. One shot attempts for one shot possession, you know what I'm trying to say. No second chance points for Queen. They're going to go in there and smash them. So give me Liscum -9 at home for the playoffs against Queen. Queen had a great run. They shouldn't have won their last game. If you know college basketball, if you followed that, they shouldn't have won their last game, but they did. It was a great story, but they March Madness in here. Give me Liscum -9. Let's get to the next one. All right, last pick of the day is a three-leg NBA parlay, right? I think it's like plus one something on the parlay side. So first one, we know we got Nets and Warriors. Nets at home, Warriors on the road. We know the Warriors gonna beat them, but I don't see the Warriors going in there and beating them like by 20. So I'm taking the Warriors money line. This is all on one parlay. Warriors money line, Nets +16. Now this is a tough type of bet because you kind of trying to predict how the game gonna go, but I think I know how this gonna go. Warriors are gonna win this game, but I don't think it's gonna be as easy as the world think it's gonna be. A lot of people on the Warriors today, but I could just never bet the Warriors to win a game. Like, they're 10-point favorites. I could never bet the Warriors, even with Jimmy Butler, to beat a team by 10. Like, they play great defense, but it's just something about the Warriors. They don't really blow a lot of teams out. They don't. It is what it is. So give me Warriors money line. Give me Nets +16, right? And then the third leg of the parlay, give me LeBron over 19.5 points to score 20 points. I think he scores 30 points, honestly, man, tonight against New York. They're home against New York, but you know how I feel about betting with the Lakers. I could have touched that guy. I had a couple bets I was thinking about doing on that game, but I just left it alone. So, but yeah, so Nets +16, Warriors money line, and then LeBron to score 20 points. That's the little three-leg parlay, man. That's the parlay. Y'all put all these picks, you know what I'm saying? These are all my picks for the day. Lock them in, man. We trying to go for another full sweep. It's a weird NBA day, small slate, so I got some hockey, got some college basketball. Let me know what y'all favorite pick is, man. And like I say, man, I can't say it enough. The support has been crazy. I appreciate all y'all. I love it, man. I love sports, man. We do this shit every single day. I'm going to catch y'all in the comments, man. 30 out.